shine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Canelo Alvarez might be the only male undisputed in the sport of boxing because Josh Taylor has vacated his WBA strap. No longer is the undisputed in the 140-pound division. And I know a lot of people out there, still frustrated, still mad that they feel like Jack Catterall got robbed from that last fight versus Josh Taylor. Now, what's next for Josh Taylor? Well, he wanted to go to the 147-pound, and he have called out Terrence Bud Crawford, but I don't think that fight is going to be happening because Terrence Bud Crawford got his eyes set on Earl the True Spence. And now, both these guys is available to fight each other, so I hope the business of boxing works out in the favor of their legacy, in the favor of the boxing fans. But yet, Canelo Alvarez might not be the only one after tonight, because y'all know tonight is going to be Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano, undisputed bout in 154, a rematch. And that fight was a very great fight last year out there in San Antonio. And you know what? The fans win again. A lot of people felt like it was Brian Castano won. People feel like it was a draw. People feel like it was Jermell Charlo won. At the end of the day, I think that nobody took it from nobody. So hey, we get a prize. We get a prize. The fans win. But Josh Taylor, there was fights floating around, potential fights, like if Teofimo Lopez going to be fighting him next. I think they're going to announce Teofimo Lopez's next bout within this week or next week. I don't think it's going to be Josh Taylor. It might be Barbosa. It might be maybe Jose Cepeda. We have to see. I think that maybe Josh Taylor going to be fighting Jose Cepeda. Maybe I think that's going to be the next fight, in my opinion. But it could be, we don't know. Or maybe the rematch with Jack Catterall, but it still won't have that significance because there won't be no undisputed on the line. Now, y'all know that having a lot of belts, that's a lot of sanctioning fees, that's a lot of belt fee. That's like 12%, 11% taking out of your, 12%. How many is 3% each belt? So that's 12%. That's 12%, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if he negotiated his sanctioning fees or belt fees. Of course, Top Rank, they helped him out with his fees. But, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I remember Timothy Bradley said once, years ago, and they asked him, do you want to fight Keith Thurman? You want to fight Earl the True Spence and stuff like that? Do you want to become undisputed? He said, man, I ain't trying to become undisputed. I ain't trying to pay 4 sanctioning fees. All I need is 1 belt. That's all I need. But, ladies and gentlemen, this just tells us that it's not easy to be undisputed, but it's even harder to keep being undisputed. Not because that you might lose it or things of that nature. Is that nobody wants to pay that much money. That's too much money. And Josh Taylor is no Canelo Alvarez. Josh Taylor is not no Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya, Mayweather to actually afford paying these type of sanctioning fees. And why pay the sanctioning fees if you ain't gonna get nothing back? Why pay so much sanctioning fees if you're gonna be fighting Jack Catterall again? Why pay all that sanctioning fee if you're gonna be paying if you're gonna be fighting Cepeda? Josh Taylor, I think he would have kept the belt if there's gonna be a great money fight versus an opponent, maybe like Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, I'm not gonna say it's a money fight because Terrence Bud Crawford is not no pay-per-view star as well. But I'm just saying, maybe would have fought Teofimo Lopez. Maybe, I think that too. The build-up to that fight, they've been talking trash to each other. Probably would have been, I think that's the most money-making fight for Top Rank in the 140-pound division. But I don't believe that Top Rank is going to just put Teofimo Lopez to fight Josh Taylor right after his loss to George Kambosos and things of that nature. He's still young, and I think they're probably going to protect their investment this time around. Maybe Teofimo Lopez is the next outing. Maybe get the fight with Josh Taylor. We don't know. Hope so. Would love to see that fight still. But 140-pound division got a lot of good talent. Regis Prograis. I would like to see the rematch with Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor again. I would like to see Jose Ramirez, maybe Jose Ramirez and Regis Prograis. We got the emerge of Brandon Lee. We got the emerge of Gary Antoine Russell. So I do believe that there's good Montana Love. In my opinion, he don't look too. He don't look special. He don't look that great, but he's still growing as a fighter. But there's names out there. Barbosa, that's a good fight. Jose Cepeda still out there. That's a great fight. Sergey Lipinyan is moving back to the 140-pound division. So I think there's a good fight for Josh Taylor and good fights, mixing matches in the 140-pound division. But he has vacated his title, and I don't think that this is going to be the only one that he's going to vacate because, of course, the Super WBA actually gives you power to move around. You feel me? And that's the one that he vacated. So I think that's not going to be the last one. I think there's going to be some more vacated. I think he's probably going to vacate the IBF as well. Maybe the WBO, I don't know. I think he's gonna keep the WBC. One thing for sure, he's gonna keep that ring, that lineal belt. I'm gonna tell you like that. So I think that's the one that really actually counts, the lineal belt, because you be the man. You are the man because you beat the man. And his resume is up to par. Josh Taylor's number 5 on my pound for pound list still. Regardless if people felt that he lost to Jack Catterall, but at the end of the day, let me know what you think is going to happen with Josh Taylor next. Who's going to be fighting next? What belt is he going to vacate next? I think this is not going to be the only one. I think we're going to hear another belt being vacated because that's just too much sanctioning fees and belt fee. And if he ain't going to have a big fight that's going to give him that type of purse to afford all these fees, then I think he's going to be vacated more. And that's what I feel. Let me know what y'all feel. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. I love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.